Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be going over the importance of Aristotle and discussing why he was so important. Imagine a world without science, without logic, without the idea of ethics as we know it. Now, imagine one man helping lay the foundation for all of those things over 2,000 years ago. That man was Aristotle. Philosopher, scientist, teacher to kings, and one of the most influential thinkers in all of human history. In this video, we're diving into who Aristotle was, what he believed, and why his ideas still matter today. Let's get into it. Aristotle was born in 384 BCE in a small Greek town called Stagire. His father was a royal physician, which may explain why Aristotle had a fascination with biology and nature from a young age. At 17, he moved to Athens, the intellectual heart of the ancient world. He joined Plato's academy and spent nearly 20 years learning there. But here's the twist. While Plato focused on abstract ideas and ideal forms, Aristotle was more practical. He believed in observing the real world, not just imagining it. Eventually, he became a teacher himself to none other than Alexander the Great. Yep. The most legendary conqueror in history was once Aristotle's student. Later, Aristotle founded his own school, the Lyceum, a place that would become a hub of science, philosophy, and discovery. So, what exactly did Aristotle do? Let's break it down. 1. He invented formal logic. He was the first person to create a system for clear thinking. Like this classic example, all men are mortal. Socrates is a man. Therefore, Socrates is mortal. That's Aristotle's logic at work. 2. He founded the Lyceum, his own school in Athens. Think of it as one of the first research universities. His students helped him gather knowledge on everything from animals to politics. 3. He classified over 500 species of animals. No microscopes. No labs. Just observation and detailed notes. Some of his studies were the most accurate in the world for centuries. 4. He helped create entire fields of study. Aristotle didn't just study things. He defined them. He basically founded logic, ethics, political science, biology, metaphysics, rhetoric, and poetics, and he wrote over 200 works in his lifetime. That's right. 200. Covering nearly every subject you can think of. 5. He tutored Alexander the Great. His lessons shaped one of the most powerful leaders in history. That's not just philosophy, that's influence. So, why does any of this matter today? Let's talk about his impact. In education, Aristotle's writings were used as school texts for centuries. From Europe to the Islamic world, he helped shape how people learn. In science, his method of observing and categorizing things paved the way for the scientific method we use today. In ethics and politics, he asked the big questions: how should we live? What makes a society just? What does it mean to be good? He believed the best life was one of virtue and balance. Too much courage becomes recklessness. Too little becomes cowardice. He called this the golden mean, and it's still taught in philosophy classes today. Even in storytelling, Aristotle laid the foundation. His book Poetics analyzed how tragedy works. Why we cry. Why we care. It still influences screenwriting today. After his death in 322 BCE, Aristotle's influence only grew. His work was preserved, translated, and expanded by Islamic scholars like Avicenna and Averroes. In Europe, thinkers like Thomas Aquinas used Aristotle to help explain theology. During the Renaissance, his ideas were revived again. Today, scientists, philosophers, teachers, even politicians, still draw from his work. Why? Because Aristotle didn't just give us facts. He taught us how to think, how to observe, how to ask better questions. So next time you ask, what's the right thing to do? How should society work? What kind of life should I live? Remember, Aristotle probably thought about that too. He was a philosopher, a scientist, a teacher. And even after more than 2,000 years, his voice still echoes in every classroom, lab, and courtroom. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into history and philosophy, and leave a comment. Which of Aristotle's ideas do you find most fascinating? Thanks for watching, and as always, keep thinking.